Hello, welcome to Beta Feminist Podcast, the podcast where we talk about feminist issues from the perspective of an African woman living in Africa. I am your resident Beta Feminist host, Ijoma. Today, I am with my favorite Beta Feminist. When I was trying to do this podcast, she was the person I had in mind. I was like, if only I can get something where me and Chinenye will be talking about. I've already introduced her anyway. So we're having another episode with my favorite Beta Feminist. Yay, Chinenye!
Yay!
Welcome!
Okay.
I don't know why I keep telling you welcome. You've been here several times.
I mean.
Okay, and our topic today is a question, but I think I already know what Chinenye is going to answer. The question is Omugwo free labor?
Hell yes. Omugwo is not just free labor, it is gendered labor.
Yes.
And before I continue, I just want to say that it is so easy to emotionally blackmail women, and women fall so easily for this emotional blackmail. Because I know that when you're listening to this, you'll be like, how is the Omugwo free labor? My mother loves to do Omugwo. My mother will come and take care of her grandchild. Yes, we know. I know your mother loves it. You said you love it for your child you are yet to have. We know it. We accept. But still, I want you to understand, and at the end of this podcast, I hope you have seen our point of view that Omugwo is free and gendered labor. I mean, it's pretty much obvious. What is Omugwo? It is Igbo tradition of coming to look after a daughter that has just had a baby. Why is it gendered? Does your father come to do Omugwo? No. Is your brother coming to do Omugwo? No. Mm-hmm. Is your uncle coming to do Omugwo? No. The list of people that is expected to do Omugwo is first and foremost your mother, because it is believed that because she has had her own children and her own Omugwo experience, she has experience in looking after babies and a new mother. If your mother is not preferred, maybe your mother's sister or an older female relative. This is why it is gendered labor. Is it free labor? Yes. Do you pay your mother? Oh, please don't tell me. Yes, when she's going, we give her bags of rice. Yes, you give her what you have to give her according to your pocket and your husband's inclination to give. Because we've seen certain episodes of sometimes when a woman comes from over and she's going, and maybe what her in-law gives her is not up to her expectation. People begin to talk bad of the older woman. You're supposed to be happy. You're supposed to do it for joy.
It's a labor of love.
Labor of love. Yes, labor of love, but still there is labor in it. And that is the problem I have with mostly gendered labor. Because if a man were to be doing this, people will not say it's labor of love. People will want the man to be compensated to the fullest capacity. And if we are being honest, the reason you need your mother to live her life, fuck up her life, because sometimes there is an insinuation that women have nothing else to do except to come to your house and take care of your child because she has nothing else to do. But that's a lie. A woman's life does not end because she has older children or because she's older. The reason you expect her to fuck up her life to come and look after you is because many women marry men who are domestically incompetent, are not willing to learn what is required of them having a pregnant wife and a wife who just gave birth. They do not know what is involved in looking after a woman who has just gone through the rigors of labor. They don't know what is involved in looking after a young child, a child that has just been born. We expect your mother to come and do it. Fine, many of our mothers would gladly do it, and that's okay. We're not asking for Omugwo to be scrapped. What we want to put into your consciousness is that this is free labor that you are demanding of older women, and that you are not entitled to this labor.
I want to also add something. One thing about another, you were saying the reason why women expect their mothers to come for Omugwo is because they are used to their mothers performing this. I think another reason is, as a woman, you're expected to like children.
Yes. I was coming to that.
It's something that comes with you. It should be in you. It's inherently in you. You have to love children.
Yes.
They don't care if you're the type, you probably like your child, but you don't care about children. And
yes.
They don't care about that. They don't care, at your age, maybe what if this woman is not in a good place, emotionally, mentally, physically, to be carrying a baby, to be staying awake at night. Because most of our mothers, who come from Omugwo, they're in their 50s, 60s, 70s.
Yes.
Some of them can barely walk. Some of them have high blood pressure. Some of them need all the sleep they can get. Number 3 is because they know you can't say no.
Yes.
A man can say no.
Yes.
The woman does not have the liberty of saying no. If you, as a woman, as a mother, if you can't do all of this and you say no to your daughter, you are a witch. Nobody will give you benefit of the doubt. Nobody will try to see where you're coming from. Nobody cares if you're mentally unstable, mentally unwell, physically unwell, you're going through whatever.
Yes,
there are women who literally come out from hospitals and have to go to Omugwo, even if it's just for two weeks.
Yes.
Just so they can show, I love you.
Yes,
because you are expected to perform this. There is societal expectation of performance of love.
Yes.
You have to put my mom does one word. Your love just touch that place to show that I am not against you.
Yes.
Because it's one of the things that the in-laws will count against you. That look at you, your mother gave birth. You gave birth and your mother never ever bothered to come. These are the reasons that I can think of why it is you look at Omugwo and you think your mother should come or is something women ought to do. And like Chinenye mentioned, it is gendered. It is gendered. There is nobody expecting a man to do Omugwo. And there's also the fact that whatever you think you're doing, whatever you think you're giving, is seldom enough. Maybe you and your husband were able to give your mother $1,000. It doesn't mean every mother who comes from Omugwo and puts herself through other rigor of cooking, cleaning, washing clothes, bathing your child gets $1,000.
Yes.
Some actually go with one wrapper. Some actually go with Mama, thank you, we don't have anything, but God will bless you.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for coming. And this is somebody who abandoned their job or business for months and will just come there and receive God will bless you and go with backache, sleeplessness, insomnia, headaches, migraine, this and that. But you are not expected to grumble about it as a mother. Yes. You're not expected to it's just the same discussion we have around PTSD. Why would you as a mother be against your child? Why would you even say that other women are looking for? That's the same thing. The same logic here. They'll be like, other people are praying to be grandmothers and finally you're a grandmother. Here you're saying you're tired. So it is one of those places where we do not have honest conversations because everybody feels they are entitled. My mother is supposed to come from my Omugwo. My mother is even begging me to marry so she can come from my Omugwo. And even women who would rather not do it. I remember my mother saying it so many times that she doesn't like kids. And if I were to have a child, she would just come and spend 1 week with me and go. Personally, I don't like kids. But imagine if I had kids and they have I'm expected, even though I don't like it, to go and show myself and carry children and bathe them with my ill health, with my penny waist and everything. So women are, I don't know what the word to say, but they are blocked or pushed at this place where they just have to love Omugwo. It's something that you just have to like, even though you don't have to. When you go to abroad, no matter how much your mother loves you, they'll come and visit you when you born your cooking and go. Nobody cares. Nobody's coming there to come and spend 3 to 6 months with you, bathing your child, abandoning their job, abandoning their lives and everything. And yet we agree that these people, they love their kids, everything. You don't love your mother does not love you more than a white woman loves their child. So what is it that makes it look like Omugwo is a test of if your mother does not come from Omugwo, she does not love you?
So that's the thing. And if we are being very, very honest, a lot of women need that Omugwo because it's a time for them to take a break from looking after their husbands and maybe other children that they have. So the mother is like a relieving agent for them. The mother comes in to take up part of your domestic burden for you. Because I don't understand why a man cannot cook for his wife that just gave birth. Why can't he stay up to carry the baby while the baby is crying? If he needs to breastfeed, after breastfeeding, then if 2 people make the baby, but you are outsourcing the labor. And yet again, I reiterate, yes, your mother is happy to do it. But what if she were not happy to do it? Would you judge her? If you judge her, I want you to take a moment to think about it. And like I said, I don't think people ever sit down and think of their mothers as individuals. Your mother lived in a different time. At least now, certain women can't vocalize that they do not want to have children, that they do not like babies. Do you actually think, have you ever thought of that your mother just may not like children? Maybe she likes them, but she doesn't like them at that baby stage. What if your mother, or maybe she likes children, but she's simply tired of babies? Women have raised 5, 6 children, and that means what Omugwo means that there is no rest. Imagine a woman that has 5 daughters. and each of those 5 daughters keep reproducing. That means this woman will be rocking babies till her deathbed.
Yes.
No rest.
And we have a way of seeing suffering as blessings in Africa. We'll be like, she was going from Omugwo in Abakaliki to Omugwo in Abuja to Omugwo in Cameroon. God bless her. It is really not.
It's labor. And that's part of the thing. Because when people say, it's labor of love, but then when you give her gifts that do not match her expectation, she's expected to take it and pretend to be happy, perform happiness. Because you people expect you to have to do it for free.
Yeah.
Some of you there now like, because some people like to lie. People like to lie. Say, remember that she doesn't do anything, she just carries the baby. Who just carries the baby? It's by the way, it's carrying baby, not work. If it's just carrying baby, why is your husband not carrying baby?
Why is he not carrying baby?
Why are you not carrying baby? So the idea behind this episode for us to accept that labor is labor. And the problem is that when you do not value the things that women do in the world as the labor that it is, we are contributing to the societal devaluation of women's labor.
Definitely.
You don't understand that seeing that your mother coming to look after your child, stay up at night is hard labor. How do you expect your husband to see it when you do it as labor? How do you expect him to value it or appreciate it and even participate in it as something that everybody should do? And the women don't even understand that you are contributing to the idea that it is only women who should care and nurture. And that is what happens when later on in life you are expected to look after an old in-law. You begin to cry, you begin to run around. This is all our oppression is interconnected.
They are interconnected, they are linked. I remember when I talked about this, and I said, if let's say you don't have a mother and you have to pay and repair, they're supposed to do every single thing that your mother would have done. From rocking your child every day, washing your clothes, pressing you with hot water, bathing your child, cooking for you, not just normal food you get. Normal food is not food that you get. It's not food that you can call a caterer. Bring me rice. That hot water concoction they make, helping you to nurse, telling you how to breastfeed. If you get an au-pair to do all of that, or to handle all of that, you will be paying hundreds of thousands every month. Hundreds of thousands. We're not talking of, this is not something of a 100,000 naira or 50,000 naira. We're talking of 6 figures and not 100,000 naira kind of 6 figures. So when you say it is not labor, or they do it out of a sense of duty, if you decide to monetize it, if someone decides to monetize it, because there's this lady I read about in Obodo in abroad, an older woman who is like an Omugwo assistant to women. If you can't bring your mother in, she comes in to do it for you. And I learned this woman is shaking it hundreds thousands of pounds because she's doing it in the UK. UK is like the 37th state we have, in Nigeria. She's doing it there and she's making so much money. That is what lets you know that this thing you call is not duty, it's not a labor of love. If someone should monetize it, and some people have, they would make so much money. If your mother should monetize it, she would make so much money. If you should decide to hire somebody to do exactly what she would have done, you would pay so much money. Not that 20,000 naira and high packet shapa that you're going to give her.
Exactly, and carton of salt,
and then 2 rolls of tissue to go and share the village. And if you think, I think I had a lot of men also telling me, it's not enough. And I thought, why don't your fathers go for Omugwo? Because they were like, Omugwo that women even like to go to so that they can make money. And my mother went to 3 Omugwos and she came back with so much. Came back with so much goodies. Does your father not like goodies? Let your father go and build your Omugwo.
Let him go and stay up at night.
Let him go and stay up at night. Let him carry. Let him breastfeed. Let him do this one. Let him wash baby. Let him.
You are even going far. Them God that owns children. Fathers, you.
Why can't you do it?
Why are you not staying up at night
to look after your child and look after your wife?
Those tell you they are working to make money. Which money? Why don't you make that? That's how you just know that this life is crazy. Why is it that men don't want to sign up for this kind of labor of love? This reminds me, even though it's off topic, of a guy I saw complaining that these days women leave their husbands to go and do homework, and then you see old men in the market buying food and cooking. And say, your mother should be in her 60s. When you go home and you see her going to the market and cooking food, do you not have pity for her? When you have pity for random old men you saw in the market, so you don't have pity for your own old mother. And that is just I don't say that patriarchy perverts love.
Yeah.
This is what happens because you're not even thinking like this is an old man, but if it were an old man, you will get it that you're not supposed to expend energy in this manner. Once it's a woman, it's labor of love.
It's labor of love.
Once they put it in love,
It's how they belittle female labor, and you have to understand that this is something even women do.
Of course,
women belittle female labor
by themselves.
Feminists actually do this. Some of us, because I remember when I made that post, it triggered a lot of so much controversy and so much hatred, and back from actual feminists who thought I was attacking their own. I'm not attacking it. Obviously, if my mom were alive, she would. It's something of a pride for women. But this is the thing that patriarchy has us on the chokehold.
Yes.
Like some parts of it, they be like Stockholm syndrome.
Yes.
Where something is wrong, but you want to like it.
Yes.
You're used to it, and it's not something you expect. It's not something you now want. It's like when you're kidnapped, and after some time, you start liking your kidnapper.
Yeah.
So many movies have been made about it. 365 days, nights, whatever. That movie that I never watched because my head. But that is what it looks like here.
Yes.
Because they started out as something, okay, maybe that's for the sense of duty, but it's now something that everybody is entitled to. I remember when we were talking about choice feminism in America.
Yeah.
And we're like, this is one thing with choice feminism, where people say, after all, it's a choice. If it perverts for some time, I don't know if I use that word well, but if it takes for some time, thank you, that's what I was doing. If it persists for some time, it stops being a choice.
Yes.
Because this Omugwo thing is an example. Like it has gone on for so long that at this point, it's no longer a choice. You cannot choose to not go.
Yes.
It probably started with a woman choosing to go and help her child, and like that, and then it became something of the culture. Now it's no longer a culture; it is an entitled duty of a woman that you cannot opt out of.
Yes.
You as a woman cannot stay and say, I don't want to go to Omugwo. Like I don't want to go and see this my daughter.
Yes.
It's a lot of work, and I don't know if I'm up for it.
So like what she just mentioned now, it gives a sense of entitlement where you now have couples simply outsourcing childcare. It happens. Many women go for Omugwo, come back and they complain. But like you said, it's expected of them. So that when they complain, it's as if they are wicked grandmothers. But so many couples take advantage of it, outsource all the childcare. In fact, especially for fathers. Like you see in a period of 3 months Omugwo, the father is not even interfacing with his new child because there is someone else taking up the burden from him.
Yeah.
Some mothers too, some new mothers also, in as I understand the case of the mothers, it's just like the baby, your body is going through a lot. But what of the fathers? For me, what Omugwo does for most people, especially when they approach it in a sense of entitlement. If you approach it from a place of that she's coming to help you and you should be eternally grateful, you are not entitled to this. It does not mean you abdicate your role as a father, as a mother, and then your mother-in-law now steps in to do everything. Like there was one time my auntie was complaining that some women go for Omugwo and they just be watching TV. And I'm like, of course, you don't ordinary TV. You don't want a woman to watch TV. So you understand the kind of, they want you to be working because they know what is involved in having a baby. They want you to be working, kill yourself, be working for them because the privilege of having a baby. It's not fair. These women are older women. It's just not fair. And like I said, women contribute to their own pressure because they are contributing to a narrative that this is what is expected of women. It is waiting for you in front.
Of course.
This is what you are creating something that is waiting for you, monster that will hit you in the future. But now you just want to enjoy the benefits. Like I said, when you go abroad, you see fathers getting involved. For the only thing you cannot do is to carry the baby in your stomach and maybe breastfeed. But you can do every other thing. You have to when people give excuses.
How do I cope? How do women abroad cope?
Do you have more
They cope with the help of their husbands. The one thing Omugwo does, my sister was trying to point out behind the scenes, one thing he does is it makes the men it's more involved. It makes them less involved. The men, it makes the men less involved. It makes them take a back seat. Because for a month, 2 months, 3 months, for as long as the mother is there, you don't have to be actively involved in the child's care. You don't have to wake up when the child is crying. Your mother-in-law has that on lock. Okay. When you see other Oyibo couple carry their, do it together, you see Nigerians running, and they are shocked. Oh, you're taking care of the baby. Oh
You
my
the
God.
father is taking care of his own child. As
Really
opposed to
calm.
you.
Yeah.
Because in Nigeria, some of them
Big foot.
they banish the baby to the mother's room.
Yeah.
While they themselves take their own. So they don't even hear the cry of the baby.
When they see that type of thing, it's like they've seen big fish or they've seen a unicorn. They always you will know Nigerians by their comments.
Yes.
They'll be like, you're such a good man
for giving your child
bless you.
breast milk.
Yeah. And this is what Omugwo does.
Yes.
That it makes them take a back seat. It makes them not actively present. Because why there are two women taking care of the child, and it's mostly on the head of the woman's mother.
Of course.
Even if the man's mother comes, the person who is expected to do, that's why you know that there is this insidious underlying.
Is the wife's job.
It's the wife's job. Extension. Yeah. So if there are two mother-in-laws in the house, the man's mother and the woman's mother, the person who does all those things, even the baby is crying blue mother, the person who does all those things is the wife's mother.
Yes.
The husband's mother is just basically there to relax and enjoy herself.
Yeah, because Yoruba women always complain that when it's time for the one or woman, because in their culture, it's the man's mother that comes. Mm-hmm. So instead of the woman coming to help her, she's now an extra burden. They say it all the time on Facebook. Because people don't understand the way families are structured. She's standing on the authority of her son. And the way it is structured, the son is not expected to do domestic labor. So anybody that comes from lip side is expected to be served.
And this is not just this is not just for Omugwo.
No.
In my house now, even when my cousins from my mother's side, when they visit, they walk like Jackie. When my cousins from my father's side come, they chill.
They're in their brother's house.
Yes, they're there to chill and relax.
The power is on their side.
Oh, definitely.
So that is the problem. And that's the problem. If only they can take a deeper look into it. Because when people talk about Omugwo, the experience between Igbo women and Yoruba women is starkly different. Yeah. Apart from a few exceptions. But I don't know if it's gender, because in this case, when the man's mother is there, it's like the man's mother is part of the man. Yeah. So man's side. Yeah. You're expected to serve them. So even though you have a baby, you are serving them. Mm-hmm. When your mother is here, this is your job to serve. So your mother takes up that burden for you and starts to do all the serving, all the child, all the caring, all the nurturing. So that's how Nigerian families are structured. Now your mother may have her own son, and when she goes to her son's house, she goes to chill. Everything changes. There is a part that's where they maintain power, and all that balance of power is tilted against the woman. So when she's in her son-in-law's house, she maintains, knowing that her daughter is in a place of lesser power. So it also shows up in Omugwo. So
you see that it is not 100. It's not as innocent as
it's not altruistic at all. It is not. That's why I say you cannot talk about Omugwo from a place of love without talking about the labor it is, and how gendered that labor is. And any labor that stems from women is devalued. It's unappreciated.
So I think this is a conversation a lot of people don't want to have.
No.
But then we're having it because of course. Nobody wants to look deep and see that Omugwo is just you as a woman, you as a new mother, bringing your mother to come and be a maid.
Yes.
Because your husband does not want to do the job.
Simple.
That's it. You and I know that if you travel abroad and you can't bring your mother, you will find a way. You and that your husband.
Something must happen.
Something must.
Because you don't throw your child away.
Yes, he will have to, and Obodo even allows him to get paternity leave, even if it's 3 months. Yeah. So you have to take that paternity leave and sit with you there in your house and do that job. Yes. So you and I know that, but you're clinging on to that.
It's love.
It's duty. It's duty because you don't want to face the truth. And that truth is what we are saying here. You are so supporting of Omugwo, not just because your mother. If it's your mother coming to share in your joy, she can stay 1 week. She can stay 2 days. She can stay 3 days and go.
Your mother can come and share in your joy without doing that labor. If you are being very honest.
Yes, she can come and sleep.
If your husband were already taking up part of that labor,
she does not need to.
She does not need to partake. She can come in and maybe give you advice.
Stay with you.
That labor, that particular labor, all of you want that to come and do.
Yeah.
If it were truly about love, she can come and stay without doing it.
Yeah.
After if your mother-in-law comes to your house, she does not come to work.
Yes. We have to understand that Omugwo is not just labor. It is free labor. it is gendered labor. But when you approach it from a place of honesty, you understand it and you respect it and you become less entitled to it.
In conclusion, what I have to say about Omugwo is we are not advocating for Omugwo to be stopped. Please don't say that we say your mother should not come to your house.
Before people come and they had them. When I made that post, like, the mother was feminist. My mother will come for mine.
My mother must come. I must come for my daughter.
Yes.
Agaba, we have heard. What we are saying is that whether your mother is coming for Omugwo now, tomorrow, next year, you will plan to go next 20 years. We want you to have an appreciation and understanding that Omugwo is labor, and that labor is solely reserved for women. Sometimes when we have this discussion, we're not saying it's going to change your mind immediately. We just want you to sit with the knowledge, interrogate why we do certain things that we do. That is the only way change can come. And if we do not change amongst ourselves, women, we cannot expect men to change.
Definitely.
Sit with it, think about it, ruminate on it. Thank you.
Thank you. And remember, like I think I remember saying that it's not something, it's grown into something now that everyone is entitled to, and women don't really have a choice. I've read so many their OV posts.
Yes.
I was complaining that my mother came to the mother and she was not happy to be there. She was not doing anything. She was saying she wanted to go. If we're going to have an honest conversation, most of these women don't want to do this. They've suffered their whole life. They have arthritis. Their waist is spinning them. They can't sleep. They have high blood pressure, and you expect them to do the work they gave up 30, 40 years ago, and do it consistently for 3 months, 2 months. My mom, a blunt child not like her, I don't call her a child not like her, told me, if I'm going to come, I'm going to, just like her mother before her, said her mother just came and stayed 1 week, like she's going to come and stay for 3 days and leave, even though she didn't have the opportunity anymore. But that is what a lot of women are experiencing. A lot of them would rather not come. But this is almost like a cult where you can't say no. It doesn't matter. You have to say, and the entitlement from the mothers, from the new mothers, is something else. Oh, my mother must come. Maybe she did not come. And then when you go, you're expected to make do with the peanuts because it's labor of love. So we need to have an honest conversation around this. Understand that you're just outsourcing what is considered your job.
Yes, to your mother.
Just to ease your husband's pain, or just to ease your husband's whatever, just to make him feel comfortable. Yes, because like I said, if you go Yankee, if you travel, and your mother no day, his own mother no day, he will do it. You're just using your mother as a house help for the meantime. So anyway, that's it for today, and I hope we do not offend you too much, because I know that this is a sort of a controversial topic. A lot of people are going to not agree. I expect a lot of dislikes. I expect a lot of men to come and say, "What are you doing? Go back to the kitchen."
We don't care about men here,
Thank you so much. I think you were perfectly fitted to have this conversation.
Yeah, baby.
Thank you so much for coming on and for giving us this very insightful view on this topic.
Thank you for having me. And seriously, don't be too angry. Just think about what we have said.
Just something to mourn over. Didn't say your mother should not.
No.
She will come. You go for your own children. But so just think about it.
Bye.
That's all for today. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode of Bitter Feminist Podcast. Follow us at Bitter Feminist Podcast on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. You can drop your contributions, questions, or even hot takes on any of our social media platforms. I'm still your host, Ijoma. See you on our next episode. Bye.